Hello and welcome to my second Budget with Me video. My name is Amaria. I'm 29 and I'm based in Atlanta, Georgia. And if you've never been to my channel before, welcome. I have two jobs. I work in corporate healthcare as well as I work for a nonprofit. And this channel is solely about me getting back on track with my finances, as after months of travel, I got a little bit thrown off, and I got a little bit, not a little bit, quite a lot deeper in my debt hole. So we're trying to bounce back as much as possible. So let's jump in. So first things first, I follow this amazing guy. I don't know if some of you have watching this have ever heard, but Nick True and his wife Hannah. Love them. They're amazing. They're also one of my inspirations. They have this YNAB routine, or Nick has this YNAB routines template, and I follow it whenever I'm doing my YNAB budget. I thought it would be beneficial to share here. I can link his video below with where this form comes from. But yeah, whenever I'm doing YNAB, I tend to follow this. I look at everything I need to do. And I do this. I do the daily routine as well as the payday routine, so that whenever it comes down to like when I get my check, I have less to sift through. But also, I don't know about you guys, but I love to play in YNAB. I wish I had more to work with. And until that point, I want to manage what I have. And so let's jump in. So as you can see, this is my check for this week. It's been a very busy week, and you probably know that as with the overspending that I have. But before we even touch this, we're gonna jump into what I have in all of my accounts. I was looking to verify my account right here, just to see my Chase. I'm checking my bank account on my phone, and everything has gone through. I think in my last video, I mentioned that I wanted to get new car insurance, and I did actually. I contacted Progressive and asked them, I was like, hey, I'm a great customer. I didn't say this, but in not so little terms, I basically said, hey, is it possible for me to get a cheaper rate? And I went from 300 to this amount, and it was amazing. The lady on the phone was awesome. So 10 to recommend Progressive. But this has not been taken out of my account yet. It has gone through, but it's not been reflected on my account yet. So until then, it will be marked as unclear for my budget, but it's still in my budget. So my account is reflecting this 187. But I'm going to operate as if I only have this $42 to work with. So going from there, since I'm in my Chase app, I'm going to verify this. I know, don't come for me. I have don't use, so I don't use it. And I want to say now, I haven't used this card. I probably need to, so Chase doesn't close it. But listen, guys, when you travel, you just want to use your credit card, because like there was one time my debit card got hacked because I used it once overseas, and I live and I learn. And so this is quite accurate. So I'm not going to do anything to this. I'm going to go to Discover next, because that is my most frequent account and most frequent spending card. Currently, these are all correct. This matches what I have in my bank account. So I'm just going to reconcile this. Yes, that's true. Okay. I know it looks bad. It looks really bad, and it's really true. So I have my bills on auto pay, and I have this bill this month, and I forgot to pay it separately, and so it already withdrew from my account, and so now my account is overdrawn. In like a day or two, it'll like bounce back, and then I can pay it separately. So I'm just gonna leave it there for now, because I can't really do anything about it. And I have a budgeted amount in this category. And maybe some of you watching this video are going to be like, well, you should just like pay it. And I'm like, listen, guys, I got other priorities. And if Georgia Power is going to let me do a payment plan, I will do a payment plan. And so when it bounces back, I will adjust. 6-month buffer. If I can afford to feed this now, I will feed it now, but for right now, I will just not work around it. Let's see here. 10-month buffer. That's the same. I read the 10 here and I read buffer account, so I just put those together. My neurodivergent brain has been going through a lot this week. All right, so Discover account has been sifted through. I want to go to my Capital One account. So I think last time I expressed that this account is new. I need to put my password. Sorry. This account is new, and this new checking account, Capital One, is doing a sort of kind of a what is it called? If you open a checking account with them, you get $300. And this Chase account has been very, very old, and I've had it since I've been in college. I've been wanting an account that like sort of kind of does more for me with my money. And this 360 checking account, you get approximately, you gain interest on it. And it's the first checking account that I've ever encountered where you gain interest, which means my money would make money by sitting in this account. And I don't know about you guys, but I will eat that up in a heartbeat. And so I'm actually looking into closing this account with that in mind. All right, so we are going to this in here. You all already know the day of filming this is Thursday, and I went to Chick-fil-A for lunch. Because I was at my co-working space. And so that reflects what's actively in my checking right now. My Quicksilver card. What is it? Yesterday. This is how you know it's been a very tough week for me, because when it has been, I start ordering food or eating out more frequently. And I've eaten out approximately 3 times this week. Again, don't come for me. It's been a very tough time, guys. I ordered dinner for me and my little brother. We had dinner together. Save. I think I did that correctly. Yes. So this is the cleared balance, working balance, quite accurate. Okay, so there's that. And then next I need this one, which is probably gonna come at me. That is not cleared, but everything else is. Looks good. Did I reconcile this? Reconcile. I like to reconcile my accounts anywhere between 3 to 5 days, just to make sure I'm seeing what is true, and so I don't check my bank accounts as frequently. So yeah. All right, so everything is up to date. Now we get to go to the plan and collapse this. All right, so we're going to try to cover this overspending. Like I said, I've been using YNAB for 3 years, and it's so much easier to slide back than it is to move forward, which is why I'm making this channel and these videos to attempt to move forward. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cover what I can. Oh, it's just for my investment account. Sorry. Actually, I'm going to undo this. So we're going to view all. I'm going to cover what I can in overspending and then reset the available amounts. So this is going to be put here. It's going to go there. I literally spent this just now. because I'm starting to work on Young Life stuff. That's gonna be there. And then we're gonna put this in here. And then we're going to reset the available amounts. Oh, I don't think I wanted to do that actually. I don't know that I wanted to do that. Hold on. Because it took out what was in my card. Let's try to reset assigned amounts. Definitely don't want to do that, but it's nice to see. Not doing that at all. Okay, so we're not gonna do those. So we've updated the overspent, and now we're gonna go to all that need to be covered right now. So starting with my phone bill, once more, I split it with my little brother, and so I'm only going to fund half of this. So we're going to do that. And then we are going to fund, I need to get laundry done, so I'm actually going to fund this as well. I'm not going to do home goods. It's not a priority right now. There are things I want to buy, not a priority right now. I need to fund this because this will be taking out that next week. I know that for a fact. And that those are those things. Spending, I think the only thing that I'm going to snooze this. It's fine. It doesn't need any more money. I did fill up, but I've been driving around quite a bit. So I'm actually going to fill this. And then we're going to move to, I have groceries in my fridge, which is why the fact that I've spent this much money on dining out, it is ridiculous. I'm mad at myself, guys. But we're going to move to savings and debt. I just want to check really quick. I sometimes click in here to verify that all my necessities are filled. I'm not going to do that. That's not a necessity right now. But all my necessities are, in fact, like, complete. And then I come here and note the things that I truly want to put aside this money for. Gonna close that. Gonna close that. Close that. Gonna close that. Gonna close this. Gonna close this. Actually, I'll keep that open. Okay. So the only thing I need to really fund, which sounds laughable, are my rent for next month. And debts, these are all covered. I need to pay this before the 10th. That's fine. This is really overspent, and I should cover that. I think I'm going to, because the limit on this, believe it or not, is actually 2,800. So I think I'm gonna assign $30 more here. And then for this, what's coming up? I also always try to pay more than what the, like, amount is for my cards. Current balance, what's coming up? There's a transaction in here coming up, but I don't know what that transaction is. Oh, it's my payment. It's my minimum payment. I don't need to pay $400 by then. I just want to pay $400 by then. This one, I need to pay at least $105 by... There's no date. I haven't received a statement for this yet. I think we're gonna leave these as is. We can assign more here. All right, that was probably a quick-ish video. Okay, yeah. Sorry, that was a very ADHD budgeting plan, but there goes my budget with me. I will probably, maybe, very likely reallocate these in the very near future. I found that right after that I did my first video, that I needed to switch things up once more. And so maybe I will do that again. And you're probably wondering like, oh, I didn't assign this, because I'm debating on if I love switch yards so much, but I'm debating on if I need to like really just like chuck this towards my rent, which I do need to think about and consider. I have not even factored that in yet, and it's due in 2 weeks. My rent is due on the 3rd. And so yeah, it's highly likely that I will probably move money from these things like gas. I have gas currently, and like Nick True's budget, but also like just YNAB rules. Like, what does this money need to do before more money returns? And I get paid again next week, Friday. And so also I haven't received my Young Life pay yet. I only work for them for 9 months of the year. And so I received my pay between September to like May, and I need to like when that starts back up again, I'll get like paid again, but that's only monthly. And so until then, I am working on the bare minimum. And then who knows, maybe Lord willing, I will get a commission from this if enough of you like and subscribe and view this. But I think this is what I can do. I understand the methodology of YNAB, but it's like try to put more money, like try to get a month ahead so that you're able to like, you know, pay down debt and like not have to get back in debt, which is very hard to do. It's easier said than done. But this is what I have so far. And so I hope you enjoyed this budget with me. I hope you'll stick around. Any words of advice that you have, please share in the comments. This is incredibly hard and very vulnerable to share, but thank you for joining me for my second budget with me. And I hope you guys have a great day. Be blessed. Bye.